All right, Chief, thank you so very much. Shortly after 7 o'clock here now, and the polls have just closed in the primary runoff races. Voters reporting few problems today, with many saying they were in and out of the precincts in less than 5 minutes. One of the races generating a lot of attention, the Republican runoff for governor, pitting Lieutenant Governor Pam Evette against State Attorney General Alan Wilson. Our Josie Frost is covering that race tonight. She joins us now from the Wilson Watch Party. Josie, good evening.
That's right, JR. Right now, I am at the Marriott Hotel in Columbia, where the Wilson Watch Party is just getting underway. We have some Wilson supporters that are just trickling in as this event is getting underway in the next hour. Now, as you mentioned, this has been a very highly publicized, highly watched race for the GOP nomination, and it is a very high-stakes race for governor. Well, this will be the first time that we'll have a new governor in office in a decade. Current Governor Henry McMaster is coming to the end of his term. Now, two candidates. One is current Republican Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette. Now, she has been in office since 2019 alongside Henry McMaster, who's coming to the end of his term. Now, Evette is from the upstate, and she describes herself as a businesswoman. She's promised to focus on issues like affordability, lower property taxes and income taxes, cutting DEI, and funding for roads and infrastructure. But she has the endorsement of President Donald Trump, and now Attorney General Wilson has that endorsement as well. Now, Wilson's been in office as the state's chief prosecutor since 2010. He's focused on fighting crime, cracking down on the drug trade, and violent offenders. He's also talked about those same issues of affordability and lowering taxes for South Carolinians. Now, both candidates have now been endorsed by President Trump, as I mentioned, and this has been a highly publicized race over the last year. Both candidates have spent a lot of money on campaign ads and have been very outspoken against each other, and that's played a major role in this election. Earlier, I asked the Republican Party Chairman Drew McKissick about how that's played out and how the party plans to turn that around and try and get the votes that either of these candidates will need in November. Take a listen.
And Republican primaries, can get, sharp elbows and brass knuckles, and they go at it and compete hard. But at the end of the day, Republicans around the state will make a choice, and we'll have a winner, and then we're going to have one candidate and one ticket, one team, and we'll go forward and do our job.
Now, it's important to note that both of these candidates were neck and neck in the primary 2 weeks ago. Pamela Evette was polling right around 28%, and Alan Wilson was polling just over 26%. So it could come down to just a few votes. JR?
Right, our Josie Frost, thank you so very much. Another race.